And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Please, Zach, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Grounded back up the middle. Urshela ranging up the middle. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Ready now for LA, Mike Trout, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Trout makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Here's Justin Upton now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Hard liner to center field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels held in check there. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Nick Tropiano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Striding into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Bjornhervis Solarte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Donaldson leads off second with one gone in the inning. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Pujols is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one to the Angels pitcher.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. A ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Valbuena is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. 2 down.
Batting 8, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to third. There is Valbuena. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting 7. Catcher.
Next to bat for Toronto, Luke Maile. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. Drilled to first. Pujols has it, and the Blue Jays will move to the third with no score. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped him up. Travis moving to his left, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his day started, Giovanni Urshela, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Pujols is there. One pitch, one out. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. In now, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, White.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Justin Upton now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way to Upton. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see on your screen, both starters topping out at 91 miles an hour. Ready for another chance? Shohei Ohtani looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Donaldson.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Solarte, the runner at second with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Toronto. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single in his first try.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Simmons on second. Valbuena is over at first with one away. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Set to deliver on 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Danny Barnes is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Danny Barnes.
Here's Albert now. And that misses, ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Urshela up the middle, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels lead it 5-0. Here's Kendrys Morales. First time up, he went down looking.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Giovanni Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Travis stands 5'9", as you see him in the right-handed box. Is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe right now. Currently 3rd in fan votes at second base. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Urshela on third with 2 out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 5-1. digging in and looking for more. Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off with
A
the
couple of
Angels.
singles to his credit thus far.
Andrelton Simmons.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Maldonado.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. And hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Kinsler. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Valbuena over at second. Maldonado at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game, so now the 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Calhoun looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Yonhervis Solarte. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he fouls this one off. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
First baseman, number 8, Henry Morales.
Into the box now, Hendrys Morales. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Ground ball right side. Kinsler ranging deep into the hole. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Mike Trout.
From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Maley finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Urshela has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and it remains 5-2. Striding in once again, Luke Maile has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giovanni Urshela. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, left fielder, White.
And now back to the leadoff spot, called out on strikes his last time through. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Noah Ramirez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Maley at second, Travis at first, 1 gone. Oh, good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62, Aaron Root.
And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 7 runs on 12 hits and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
The batter, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 7, the Blue Jays 2. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Solarte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hernandez.
Ready once again to Oscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Valbuena fields it cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce it to the left side. Simmons has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5. It's 7-2. John Axford enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Mike Trout.
Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Justin Upton now. Missed with a breaking ball. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third base line. There's one. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Pitch on the way. To short. To his right, Urshela. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Angels 7, the Blue Jays 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Digging in the switch hitter, Hendrys Morales. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hendrys Morales.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Morales, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Nick Tropiano takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.